Well, hey everybody, Jemima Wilcox here, co-founder of Elevate Her, the Wilcox Collective, and owner of Jemima Wilcox Photography. So here is my weekly vlog of my roundup of what's been happening during the week with the Elevate Her project. So how has this week been? Pretty good, actually. We have had a meeting of two of the first icons. We've had sponsors. We've got a new member of the Elevate Her team joining us. A couple of challenges, and then something. So I'll go into those in a bit more detail now. So we this week had 2 meetings with 2 of our confirmed icons. So I am dead pleased. Can't say anything because I am only going to tell you who they are when they have their month. So our first, April, who I met on Thursday, we went to her office. We looked at all the plans. I talked her through the ideas. She was delighted. I know her favourite colours now, and that's important because they'll be represented in the images that we take with a very special thing, and I can't wait to tell you. I'm going to do a bit behind the scenes of testing said special thing to give you an idea of what's happening. So that was really, really great. We've got a really good idea of the location, what we can do with it, and I'm really, really pleased. The second meeting was really, really good. Got to meet the company's marketing manager as well. We just went through all these details. I'd created a sponsorship pack. I've also created a PDF about who the Wilcox Collective is. So because that's our company who's sponsoring Elevate Her. It's all to do with, making people aware that we're this company now. And we work with tech companies to create them the greatest and best in visual imagery and content that they can have. So we went through, we talked about all these ideas, we had a wander around the building and everything. Now, the one thing that we found was that because it's a shared workspace and because of coronavirus, they can't allow me to come in the near future. Now, that's really frustrating. And it's the first time I've been feeling quite anxious about the whole thing. And it was the first time I felt angry and I felt annoyed and I felt I was being, this thing I've been working so hard on to make happen, that I'm putting all my own time and energy and money into, suddenly had its first challenge. Its first challenge rose. And so, they won't allow me access to the building with my team, which is difficult because my first thought was, let's try a different location. So we've got the Bradfield, who are amazing people on the Science Park, who are our partners and our sponsors. And I thought, right, let's talk to Vicky and maybe we can go there and do it. It's disingenuous. It doesn't fit on my own values because we weren't doing these images in their offices. And this particular icon's office is beautiful. It's very, very new, and I might be letting on where it is. But it's very new and it's beautiful and it would work perfectly, but they won't allow outside people because of the risk of infection from corona. I get that. I totally do. It's just very frustrating. So that's the first challenge that's arisen thus far. It's making me think about what way I can do this. So the individual icons who have a part of their own office, we've got 4 of them. Now, the other 2 of them are people that either work remotely or are in a shared workspace. So the conundrum is, do I go ahead and do these very interesting, slightly extravagant images and the concepts I want to do and have them there ready for their profiles in the Cambridge Independent, or do I do some very nice, very personable, professional headshots that can take maybe, half an hour, so they get published, they get featured in the profile, and then block out some time in August for a whole week and do these very special, very individual images. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts would be. How would you deal with this? So I'm in an hour in, and I'm going to have a further 2 conversations this week with 2 further icons. So that's really, really good. So let me know what you think. So the other great news is we have sponsors. Woo! So I'm very delighted to say we have the Bradfield sponsoring us. We're in talks with food and catering. We've got designer on board, and we've also got Coraline. So you'll be hearing more from Caroline. She's our social media manager. She's taking on the ginormous task of organising all of this work. So I'm so amazing. Happy she's come and she joined, and she's a fantastic lady, and she has a lovely little girl called Willow and a little boy. So yes, she's joining our team, and we're going to have a great meeting next week. Talking about next week, what's going to happen next week? So Caroline's joined the team. We're going to be prepping for the content that's going out in April. We're still going ahead with the content. We're still going ahead with whatever happens. I'm not letting the current climate stop me from working what I want to do. You know, please, you know, keep calm, wash your hands. Just keep washing your hands. Just keep going as you are. If you're elderly or you've got, you know, something that's stopping your immune system, be really careful. So this upcoming week, we have Caroline coming on Wednesday to do the social media management and putting stuff out there. We have 2 meetings with amazing icons, one to discuss their shoot and another one who's in the early stages of discussing about their involvement. So it's all really exciting. It's all go. I'm going to be focusing a bit more on self-care next week, going to be a bit slower because things have, for me personally, slowed down quite a bit. So let me know in the comments below what you think I should do. Should I shoot all the portraits as I was planning to with a bit of tweaks? Or should I shoot them with a kind of mini session and then shoot the extravagant images later on? So let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you're doing in the comments below. And thank you so much for listening. Bye. See you next week.